Hey guys, what is up? It is a Fast Break Report here, bringing you guys another vlog. So it's over. The DeAndre Ayton stuff is over. The Phoenix Suns have officially matched the offer sheet made by the Indiana Pacers at 4 years, $133 million. And you know what, man? I gotta give a good golf clap to the owner of the Phoenix Suns, man. You know absolutely not how to run an organization. Okay, now I just want to say this. Okay, yes, the Indiana Pacers did not get DeAndre Ayton, even though it seemed very much as if DeAndre Ayton wanted to go to the Pacers. I mean, after everything that transpired at the end of last year, I am shocked that Phoenix has matched this offer because they didn't want to pay him at all. Like, they didn't even want to pay him a max contract. Now they're going to have to not only pay him the biggest contract extension in history, okay? But they're not even able to trade Ayton until January 15th. He no longer can be traded to the Pacers, meaning that DeAndre Ayton can get traded to another team on January 15th, but can't be traded to the Indiana Pacers until a year from now, okay? Or for after a year from now. And I just think to myself, man, like, not only did they not want to pay this guy, but like he doesn't like the head coach. Like he doesn't get along with Monty Williams. Chances are, if he doesn't get along with Monty Williams, he's not getting along with Chris Paul. And now, instead of just re-signing DeAndre Ayton when you were supposed to, right? They decided we're gonna wait a year and end up overpaying for him. Because I'm going to be honest, DeAndre Ayton makes a lot of sense in the East, okay? If you're the Indiana Pacers and you struggle to sign free agents, I liked this move for Indiana specifically because there's not a lot of teams in the East that you really need, like, actually, no, that's not the case. There's not a lot of teams in the West you need a center for. I mean, the Golden State Warriors win championships hand over fist, and they play small ball. However, in the East, you have guys like Joel Embiid, you have Giannis, right? Like, you've got a couple guys, Bam Adebayo, right? Like, you've got a couple guys in the East that you're gonna need a center for. So, having DeAndre Ayton on the Pacers and in the Eastern Conference made sense. I mean, Cleveland has Jared Allen, who looks promising. They have Evan Mobley. And now, Phoenix basically ended up overpaying way more than they wanted to just to bring back a guy they could have brought back last year or in the middle of the year this year, probably for less money. So, good on you, Phoenix. Good job. I'm so glad the owner's a cheapskate. I'm going to be honest, man. I am a huge fan of owners that are dumbasses, and the Phoenix Suns owner is pretty obviously a dumbass. So now he has to go $16 to $17 million over the luxury tax, right? And really at this point we can question if DeAndre Ayton even wants to be there. And now the team doesn't have the power anymore either because DeAndre Ayton reserves the right to veto any trade in the future, I think up to like the first year. Like, he has the ability to say, even if they can trade him to another team after January 15th, right? He can just say, nah, I don't want to go there. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm just, like, he could make life for the Phoenix Suns a living hell if he wants to. I mean, this is a guy who could just say, you know what? I don't want to play basketball, and you can't trade me until after January 15th. And I can just decide I don't want to go to the team that you want to trade me to. Bravo. Bravo. So you know what, man? It's kind of funny because in a way the Pacers kind of finessed the Phoenix Suns in a way. I mean, granted, getting DeAndre Ayton would have been really, really nice, but now Phoenix is strapped. They're strapped for cash. They're not going to get any better than they already are, okay? You got your guy in Devin Booker, you got Mikal Bridges, you got DeAndre Ayton. Hope that works for you because you're not going to be able to really get anybody else. So, and now Kevin Durant to Phoenix is unlikely to happen. I predict that Kevin Durant will probably stay in Brooklyn now because the door on KD going to Phoenix is officially closed. So, yeah, needless to say, in the course of a couple hours, this whole thing turned around. But you know what, man? What a dumb move. Everyone and their mother. The funny part about this is everyone and their mother last season would have signed DeAndre Ayton to a contract extension once he became eligible. But all to avoid paying luxury tax, right? The Phoenix Suns owner didn't want to do that. Well, now you have to go 16 to 17 million into the luxury tax just to bring the guy back. Great move. This is why owners should not be involved in what goes on with teams. Because, granted, yeah, you keep the roster together, but I want to be honest, I don't know how much better that roster gets. I mean, they won, 62 games or something last season? I mean, I find it to be a little bit of a stretch that team's going to get, insanely better. Granted, Devin Booker and Ayton are still getting better, so is Mikal Bridges. You still have Chris Paul, but I'm just saying, man, I understand why they did this, but, they tripped over dollars to pick up pennies, and now they're paying more than they ever wanted to for DeAndre Ayton, and, just that whole situation. Somehow I feel like that's going to be a train wreck. I don't know how, but I do. I just think that's going to be an absolute train wreck. And, who knows? Maybe the Pacers still trade Miles Turner for somebody. I don't know who that's going to be. But I do think the Pacers need a better option at center. Considering Miles Turner's in a contract year, only has 1 year left on his deal, and I feel like it would be ideal for them to move Miles Turner before the season starts, because I feel like if you wait too long and Miles Turner gets injured or decides he doesn't want to come back, you're up the creek without a paddle. So, I don't know, man. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe the Pacers tank another year and go after this guy out of France. I can't pronounce his fucking name, so I'm not going to try to, but yeah, what a day. What a day. And you know what, man? It's just, the Phoenix Suns could have completely avoided all of this and just signed Ayton last year. But they were so worried about the luxury tax. The owner was so worried about the luxury tax that now the payday is here and he ends up paying more than he wanted to. You end up paying luxury tax anyway. Congratulations. I mean, this is why you don't let the guys on your roster that are actually good enter free agency, because somebody out there is going to up the bar on you more than you want to, and now they end up paying DeAndre Ayton the highest contract extension in NBA history for a guy they didn't even want to offer the max towards because of luxury tax reasons. And now you're $16 to $17 million over the luxury tax rather than being like maybe 10 or 10, 5, anywhere from maybe 8 to 10. Now you're 16 to 17. So good job. So I'm not too depressed about it. I didn't get too excited over this because I figured there's a chance that we wouldn't get Ayton, but I'm actually shocked they matched this, because the Phoenix Suns owner is a major cheapskate, and maybe he finally said, you know what, it's time for me to suck it up and stop being a cheapskate and put a team on the floor that's going to win. Because that's the flip side of this is, like, at least Phoenix stays good for the next couple years, depending on how the Ayton situation goes. But you know what, man? What a day. So tell me what you guys think about this down below in the comment section below. A like helps me out. Subscribe if you guys want to see more on the Fast Break Report. And I'm out of this motherfucker. Peace, guys.